welcome to Run Around with Your Friends. We're doing things a little differently here. We're playing the far more controversial original version of Battlefront 2, PC, and
Most
we have a
people don't like
guest. We have a guest on this episode. Introduce yourself.
Hi, my name's Max Repo, aka the Max. I remember getting in schoolyard fights about this game when I was in kindergarten.
Dang,
it was
really?
a good time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because we were arguing about which hero is better.
Busted a
And I
kid's
didn't even
lip.
know you had
Obviously it was Yoda because I loved using short round back in the GoldenEye days because no one could hit you.
In Oddjob.
You mean Knick-Knack?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
I saw him. He busted a kid's lip for talking bad about Kiadimundi. It was dark.
Kiadimundi.
Yeah.
All right, but
anyway, we're playing the Orig BF2.
Bridge. But before that, we got a little chunk of script.
Oh, wait. So is this script going to be canon though? Because we're playing a non-canon game.
Well, it's in the canon of this game. It's the true canon.
It's in the canon, the true canon. Okay, where were we? We were at Lando and Yato. Oh no, Lando and Poe.
Yeah, at the Resistance base, or what's left of it.
Right. Okay, so.
They have a reinforced garrison of troops
Lando,
on the battlefield.
Chin up, son. No one's ever really gone. Poe looks at Lando, his soul crushed. He isn't buying Lando's optimism, especially since Lando is telling him no one's ever really gone as he unknowingly stands on Chewbacca's rotting corpse. Lando, surely there are other remaining rebels. You can't be all that's left. Poe, yeah, there are. But I don't know where they are. Our leader, Rey, just up and disappeared off the face of this planet. And my friend Finn, Lando frowns at Poe. Who is real, by the way, said Poe. He was last seen flying off in the Falcon to his home planet to stop some bounty hunter from doing, I don't know. It was unclear to me. Who knows if he'll ever be back? Lando's eyes widen. Lando, well, freeze me in carbonite and ship me to Felucia. Seems as if meeting 3PO here wasn't the only coincidence I'd run into today. Did you say the Falcon boy? Oh, yeah, the Millennium Falcon. It's a ship, a real piece of Lando. Watch your tongue, son. That's my ship. Poe chuckles half-heartedly. Sure it is, old man. Sure. Lando. Is Lando Calrissian gonna have to smack a fool? It most certainly is, or was, until I lost it in a game of old Sabak to Han Solo. Poe. Well, Han's dead. Lando almost falls over. Dead? Now you listen carefully, boy. If you're pulling my leg, Poe, I'm not. He washed up smuggler. He died a washed up smuggler, killed by his own son. Lando begins to tear up. He looks off into the distance as to avoid Poe noticing this. Lando, make a damn it. Han, you pirate, you had to go and die on me? He regains his composure. Barely. Lando, listen. If Han's dead, that makes the Falcon mine again. I plan to go get my ship back. Where was this Finn going in it? Poe, Danta. Lando's eyes widen even more. Lando, did you say Danta? Poe, yes. Why are you doubting literally everything I say? Lando, because there are too many coincidences for my liking. In the past, when there have been this many coincidences, Jedi have been involved. And Jedi have only ever spelled trouble for Orlando. You see, I once knew a woman on Dantum. She was my lover. I'll skip over the sort of details, but she had a child. I was young. Too young to be a father. Too young to make the right decision. I was in deep with sharks and gamblers. Didn't want to endanger the child. So I left. I've regretted it to this day. Poe, so your old ship and your old lover are both on Dantum. Quite a twist of the fate. I see why you're surprised. Lando, if I have trouble finding my ship, I might need to find this guy, Finn. You got a hollow image of him? Poe takes a small device from his pocket, clicking a button. Above it is displayed a hollow image of Finn. Lando, for crying out! Poe, what? Surprised I wasn't lying about him being black? Lando, no, son, not that. He. Poe, what? Lando, he's the spitting image of my old lover on Dantum. Poe is silent, then speaks. Poe, wait. Are you saying Finn could be Lando? What kind of music this guy like? Poe thinks for a moment. Lando, from my experience, Lando, from my experience, oh no, this should have been Poe, right?
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Poe, from my experience with him, mostly classic bit of jizz. Lando, damn it! Wait, nah, can't be. Tell me, son, what kind of women does this guy fancy? Poe, I've always gotten a vibe he might be gay, actually, but he might be bi. He always seemed to be in love with our leader, Rey. She's a white chick, brown hair, posh accent. Lando, yep, that's my son. Poe is in disbelief. Poe, so you're saying your old lover, your old ship, and your abandoned son are all on the same planet right now? Lando, yes, boy. And Daddy's coming home. Lando twirls around, climbing back to the Lady Luck. Lando uses a loudspeaker in the cockpit and yells out to the surrounding fighters. Lando, come on, boys. We're headed to Danton. The ships ready themselves for hyperspace. Poe stands up, grabbing C-3PO's head. Poe, wait! Hold on just a second. Lando, feverishly flipping switches and bucking himself in. No time, boy. I've got a ship and a son to get. Poe, come on, Calrissian. I'm all alone here now. I've nowhere to go. I know, Finn. I can help. Lando pauses, then sighs. Lando, for the love of... Okay, boy, get in, but be quick about it. Dantum, here we come. Lando lets out a wolf-like howl over the other ship's loudspeakers. The other pilots mimic this howl, and it becomes a raucous dinner howl. Cut to Dantum, landing pad on the city outskirts. Finn is hiding behind the Falcon's entry ramp, ready to close it at a moment's notice. Via a remote he holds in his hand that controls the ramp and the door. Charisma is hiding behind a makeshift sign, a large, bright yellow piece of scrap that is leaning against the Falcon. On it is written, "Free Droid Whore" inside, in paint. Yato is hiding in the burlap sack Charisma has slung over their shoulder. The air is silent. It's been 2 hours since they set up their trap. Finn whispering, "Any second now, guys. These has gotta land around here soon. And that droid has just gotta see the sign." And Yato pokes his head at a Charisma sack. Yato, it's beginning to seem like this idea may have been, no offense, non-coward Finn, stupid. Finn, it's foolproof, guys. Just you wait. Finn is interrupted. A voice behind them. Utini! The three of them turn around, shocked. Before them on the landing pad stands a family of Jawas outfitted to the teeth in deadly weaponry. It's the Bounty Boys. Finn, who the head Jawa removes the hollow device and pulls up an image of Yato. He looks at it momentarily, then looks at the face peeking out of the Charisma sack. So it's like Yato took the worst moment to try to reveal.
Yeah, exactly.
Jawa, Utini! In parentheses, yep, that's him. Kill it! The Jawa's blasters are rough with laser fire. Finn and Charisma duck and dodge beneath the Falcon, attempting to scurry away to safety. Charisma, who are these guys? A laser blast almost hits Finn as he runs. Finn, I don't know. Maybe Huck's live. These guys aren't angler fish. Yato, we're sitting ducks out here. Come back to the city. We'll be harder to hit in a crowd. The three run back towards the city, the bounty bros in hot pursuit after them, the barrage of their laser fire nipping at their target's feet. They make it back to the Mad MOBA dance hall. Finn, into the dance hall! Yeah, man, there's been a lot of scenes there. Yada,
Yeah, I know.
we're back at this place again? How many times must you leave, then return to the awful house of depravity? Yada sighs as Charisma follows in after Finn. Finn enters the... Wait, why is Yada on the sack? Oh, it's to be the trap?
Or no, Yado's just... It's just... I don't know, he's just in there.
He's just in there. Okay.
So that he can keep up with them, I guess. I don't know.
Okay. Finn enters the crowd, yelling over the loud music and laughter of the crowd. Attention, everybody! Hostile Jawas incoming! Finn turns quickly, aiming his blaster for the door. The Bounty Bros have reached the dance hall. They split up their ranks, their short stature making them virtually invisible as they now sneak through the crowds towards them. Charisma. Where'd they go? Finn. I don't know. Stay alert, though. A Jawa appears behind Finn, tasing him with a vibro staff. Finn yells in pain. The surrounding crowd notices the melee, and a panic ensues. Creatures of all shapes and sizes scream and shriek, running for cover. Yada. This has gone on too long. Oh, no. One of the Jawa's laser blasts misses Charisma, instead hitting the wall of bottles behind Grugelak's bar, shattering many of them. Yada. This has gone on far too long. Stand back, you two. Finn and Charisma stand behind Yado as he hops out from the sack on Charisma's back onto the floor. He closes his eyes and reaches out, scanning the room with force. We cut to Yado's POV, a Predator-style heat vision-esque vision where he individually highlights the scattered Jawas hidden among the crowd. After highlighting every last one, Yado closes his outstretched hand into a clenched fist. Yado. Now, you die. Finn and Charisma can't make out what Yado has done amid the chaos on the dance floor. But in Yado's POV, he sees the highlighted Jawas crumple to the floor. The chaos pauses for a moment. Everyone in the dance hall is frozen in place as if time has stopped. Yado has somehow done this via the floor. Yado. Let us leave this place. He hops back into Charisma's sack and the three of them flee the dance hall. As soon as they exit the door, Yado snaps his finger. The frozen crowd inside unfreezes, and simultaneously, the defeated Bounty Bros all explode into huge balls of fire. A back door leading to a VIP area bursts open, and a large crab-like man with a large mustache and smoking jacket crawls out on his many clicking and clacking insectoid legs. It's Paz Thrildix, owner of the Mad MOBA dance hall. He frantically looks around at the surrounding chaos of flames. Paz. My dance hall! Thrildix bursts into tears. Cut to...
His only line.
Yeah. Cut to Lunamah. Or Lunamah? I forget how you said it.
It was like
Lunamah ship. Lunamah. The bounty hunter ship. Cockpit. A blinking red light goes off on Lunamah's dashboard. A siren sound accompanying its flashing. Lunamah. What the? The readout on the screen reads, the Bounty Bros terminated. Lunamah. Blast! They were the best bounty hunters in the galaxy. Besides me, of course. If these rebel spies are this tough, Loon calls Strip Venway, the bounty hunter who had hired her before she pawned it off of the Bounty Bros on the vid screen before. Lunamah. Strip, listen. Don't be mad. Strip Venway's frowning face is upon her screen. Lunamah. I didn't actually go to dancing myself. I hired the Bounty Bros to do it. But they're dead. All dead. Want to help me go there and finish this job right away? Strip panics. Strip Venway. Heck. The thing is, I was kind of hired to do it by someone else, too. I pawned it off onto you. Loon is in disbelief. Apparently she's not the only lazy bounty hunter on the Orbs network. Strip Venway. Let me make a few calls. Hold on. Strip reports the situation to Eek Eek, who in turn reports it to Angler Fish, who is still parked on the Danton landing pad. an invisibility tarp thrown over the ship. He has been watching all along as the Jawas engaged Finn and friends in combat by the Falcon. He didn't want to get his own hands dirty, but he wanted to watch, to make sure things were done right. He was confused why the bounty bros were on Dantum, and not Eek Eek, who he had hired. But now understanding the situation, Fish knows what he must do. Fish over the vid screen to Eek Eek. So, you hired someone else, who then hired someone else, who then blasted. Eek trembles on screen. Fish. Forget it. This time we work together. Eek. I will do this myself. Oh no, this is the last time we ever worked together. Fish swivels around in his seat. Fish. BD Wong. Prepare my weaponry and jetpack. We have a meal to feast upon. Now fully suited up in his bizarre suit of armor and jetpack, Anglar Fish cocks his laser shotgun, and exits the Cutlass. Fish. BD Wong. I'll be back shortly. Then we'll return to Ray and betray the fool's plan.
Ren.
In the meantime. Or what? Oh, return to Ren and betray the fool as planned. In the meantime, we do not under any circumstances leave the ship. These fools have an amateur row set up in an attempt to attract you and use you as bait. Obviously, you'd never fall for such a convoluted scheme, but still, stay on board. I want you safe. BD Wong yells out from the kitchen in the back of the ship as he fries a pan of mushrooms. BD Wong, roger that, Master Fish. I will have a delicious dinner prepared for you upon your return. But tell me, these rebels, you promise killing them won't be as delicious as my cooking? Fish chuckles, the cackle emitting from his orange helmet as a ghostly digital coughing noise. Fish, I told you before. Almost, BD. Almost. Fish heads out to bag his prey once and for all. Cut to Danton Streets, Red Light District. Finn and Charisma, Yado riding in the sack, are running through the city streets back towards the direction of the landing pad on its outskirts. They recap what they had just experienced as they run. Finn panting. So, who were those guys? Where's Fish? Yado bouncing up and down in Charisma's sack as they run. I do not know, but they knew my face. They must have been who Maz gave my coordinates and info to when she betrayed me. Perhaps this information on the Fish character was all an elaborate trick by this second-order ex-General Hux to catch you off guard, leaving you vulnerable for your true pursuers, those Jawas. Finn. Yeah, maybe. But I don't know. I got a way of reading people, and Hux seemed to be telling the truth. I just felt it somehow. Charisma. I hate to say it, Finn, but it would seem this Hux person lied. I don't believe this Angler Fish fellow is real. They reach the landing pads, but screech to a halt as a figure walks out in front of them, blocking them from the entrance. It's Angler Fish. Fish. Me? Not real? Finn and Charisma freeze in shock. Fish. Hardly. Fish aims his laser shotgun at Finn and friends, and blasts a scattershot volley of burning heat in their direction. Finn and Charisma hit the ground just in time, the shots ricocheting off the street signs and buildings behind them. Yado quickly crawls out of Charisma's sack again, and scurries through the opening between Fish's legs. Now behind the bounty hunter, Yado reaches out and uses another force ability. Fish's laser shotgun is crushed into scrap in his hand. He drops it to the street and twirls around to face Yado. Fish's attention momentarily diverted away from Finn and Charisma. The two run past him towards the Falcon. Charisma. What about Yado? We can't leave him. Finn. You saw what he did to those Jawas. He's got this. Enraged, Fish pulls out a replacement weapon from his tool belt, a crossbow. Yado quickly darts back and forth, making it hard for Fish to aim his newly equipped backup weapon. Fish, you're a quick one. His crossbow blasts all miss the daring, minuscule Yado. Fish, you're high-strung, little thing. You should really slow down. Chill out. Fish throws a cryo grenade. It explodes in a circular area surrounding Yato. Yato is extremely powerful and fast, but not fast enough. Yato is frozen in place temporarily. Frozen cryogenic icicles hanging from his small body. Fish. There we go. I didn't want to have to kill you. Now I can take you back alive. Much better pay that way. Fish approaches Yato. Fish approaches Yato to pick him up. Yato's hand is frozen, but before being frozen, he had placed it on his hip in preparation. He uses his willpower to move his frozen finger ever so slightly, pressing a hidden button. The button on his lightsaber. Yato's saber ignites, cutting through the cryogenic frost. His arm freed, he flails it wildly, chipping off the remainder of the frozen shell. It's like... Fish backs up. Fish. A lightsaber. Our little friend fancies himself a Jedi. Yato leaps into the air, and a high-flipping arc rivaling even the over-the-top, unrealistic CGI cartoon flips of his own father, back on Geonosis in the duel with Count Dooku. Fish lands on Yato lands on Fish's shoulder, slashing at his neck with his saber, attempting to behead the Fiend. Fish laughs. Trying to decapitate me, little one? Ever since the legendary Jango Fett's tragic fate, those of us in this line of work have taken the proper precautions. The power armor modification to avoid a repeat of such a bungle. Jango was good, but I think you'll find I have a better head on my shoulders. Realizing his slashes aren't affecting Fish's armor, Yato hops down from Fish's shoulders and attempts slashes at his left armored leg instead. Fish lifts his armored boot in the nick of time, blocking the saber and violently kicking it from Yato's hands. The lightsaber goes flying, rolling off towards the landing pads. As Yato runs to recover it, Fish reaches for another of his backup weapons. He removes a large rectangular box with a handle from his tool belt. He holds it tight by its handle and pulls a lever. A ripping, spinning conveyor belt-like blade of immense size erupts forth. It's a light chainsaw knife. The chainsaw roars and fumes as Fish casually approaches the fumbling Yato with it, laughing once more. Fish, I saw your skill, briefly, but a chain of mistakes have led to your demise. I saw your skills briefly, but a chain of mistakes have led to your demise. Fish swings the chainsaw. Yato grabs his rolling lightsaber at the last moment and flips backwards, dodging the saw. Fish, still confident but growing frustrated now, continues to flail the saw, but about viciously. Fish, okay, foreplay over. Stand still, you pathetic mite. I will rip you. I will tear you. Yato continues to dodge the saw, growing tired by fatigue. Suddenly, Fish hears something that makes him pause. He turns out the light saw. Yato pauses too, out of breath, laying on the ground, saber in hand. The sound Fish hears is coming from the Falcon parked nearby. It's a cacophony of electronic beeps and boops, mixed with sensual moans. It sounds as if a computer is reaching climax. Fish. Edie? Yato looks behind him towards the Falcon. The Falcon is rocking back and forth, its door closed. Finn stands behind the side of the ship with charisma, a huge smile upon his face. Finn shouting, "You hear that, Fish?" All of Fish's viciousness drains from him. His stance is becoming more relaxed, more vulnerable. Fish. Yes. Yes, I do. What is that noise? Finn laughs. You don't recognize it, bro? That's the sound of your old battle droid buddy. BD something? That's him getting it on with the droid hole. Fish. Impossible! I told him to stay on board the Cutlass. Finn. Well, apparently old BD's libido trumps your requests. I mean, listen to that guy in there. The Falcon continues rocking, the beeps growing louder. Finn. Sounds like he's enjoying his bad self. Trouble is, once he's done and all clean, he's trapped in there like a fish in a net. Fish drops his light saw, trembling. Fish, you would dare! He's my chef, my friend. I need him. Don't you dare up a screw on his head. Finn laughs again. Finn, you kidding me, man? You expect us to do something nice for you? To spare the chef of yours? And why should I do that? What will you do for us? Fish stumbles towards the falcon, overcome with grief and fright. Fish, I'll do anything. Name it. Name your price. Finn, okay. Leave this planet and never come after Yado or any resistance member. Ever again. Yado yells out, Finn, no. Remember what I mentioned before? My plan? Bigger fish to fry after this. Yado turns to face Fish. Yado, you will throw me the keys to your ship, the Cutlass, now. Fish, without hesitation, removes the keys to his ship from a dongle on his belt and tosses it to Yado. Yado, tell me the security clearance codes for the Second Order's base as well. Fish, 2040566678888342. Will you release him now? Yado, not just yet. We will release him immediately if you kill yourself. Finn is shocked, as is Fish. Fish, what? Why? I'll never bother you ever again. I promise. Why must I die? Finn, yeah, Yado. We've gotten this guy's ship. He's stranded here and promised not to bother us again. Why not just, Yado, silence. Kill yourself, Fish, or we kill your ship. Fish is silent. Then, Fish, at least let me say goodbye. Fish yells out in the direction of the Falcon. Fish, BD Wong, can you hear me, old friend? Fish calls out from within the ship, BD Wong, I guess, calls out from within the ship, barely audible, but still audible. BD Wong, out of breath and sounding very happy. Yes, Master Fish, I hear you. I am in ecstasy. Fish, that's great, buddy, but it looks like it's the end of the road for me. I wish you well. I'll miss his face is hidden, but it becomes obvious Fish is sobbing within his helmet. Fish, I'll miss your delicious dishes. BD Wong, do not weep, Master. Even though I am the droid, I have always believed droids have a soul. Whatever cosmic beyond there may be after this life, regardless of your crimes in this life, I know you will be there in paradise, as will I. We will be reunited in the great halls of space. We shall feast upon the great meals of fallen kings, the roasted bantha, the eternal wine of Coruscant, Minox strips for miles, a feast truly fit for Yado clenches his fist, using a quick force maneuver. Within an instant, the droid is silenced, crushed within the ship, dead. Fish gives out a pained screech of remorse. Fish, my friend! Yado, now Fish, do it. Kill yourself. Man, he's become so evil so fast. Fish picks up the chainsaw and pulls its opening to his face. Oh my gosh. He goes to pull the lever. Yado, just kidding, bounty hunter. Fish pauses. Yado, go. Have fun living on Danton. Your friend's death is punishment enough. I have keen senses that stretch across the galaxy. If I ever sense that you leave this planet, you will pay dearly. Fish rushes away into the city, crying. Finn relaxes, finally smiling. Finally, his mission to save the rebel spies, or as it turns out, spy, is complete. It wasn't just another Canto bite. There was no failure this day. Maybe I should stop it there.
Okay, yeah,
and
do
I can
it.
pick it up next time. Because that's
good.
Finn has his victory.
Finally. What'd you think, Rav? I mean, Max.
Max Repo!
Let's get on a little fighting before.
Fulfilling. I wonder if anglerfish will be okay.
I
It makes you worry about the bad guy. I hope he's okay.
Finn is still smiling after all that. Wait, did he destroy the Falcon or just kill the ship?
Just the droid.
Oh, just the droid, okay.
Oh, there's someone has a hunt mode going. It's called High Ground and a Cunt.
We could try it.
We could try it. Never played Hunt.
Let's hope it works.
I think we did
I've
one
got
time.
the high ground and a cunt.
Yeah, let's hope it works. Did you already load into it?
Yeah, I'm a Gungan, bitch.